Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. We're back, part 141 of our Skylanders Giants Blind playthrough. Same recording session as Polar Whirlwind's introduction. 2 a.m., pretty much 1:59. Still thundering, lightning, rain. Not gonna shower, but I'll chance this. This isn't near as severe. It's kind of more of like a soaking rain for us, not like a crazy storm, severe weather type, but what we're going to do now, my favorite element is of course the earth element, if you were unaware. Like every one of the characters, they've all been great. Gonna come in, we will do part 141 Bash, 142 will be Light Core Prison Break, 143 Prison Break, and then 144 will be Terrapin. Again, I just do it all alphabetically: air, earth, fire, life, Bash, Prison Break, Terrapin, etc. We do have the extra character this time, 4 instead of 3, for the simple fact we've got 2 Prison Breaks we're contending with here. I think I know the paths I'm going to take him down. That'll save us a little bit of time. But this is Bash, nothing done to him. He's got the money. You need 11,520 to fully upgrade, get your base upgrades, the path, Soul Gem, and Wow Pal. The Wow Pal, of course, is an extra 3,000. You do need obviously a little bit more. I think another 4140 to get the other 3, but that's only if you switch paths. Good thing with Series 2s, you can switch the paths. Bash has, in all honesty, kind of been hard to find. I got him right when he came out somehow, but past that, I mean, he's somebody you don't really see too often. Got a great repose. They kind of accented the tail. They've got the Triceratops honor guard on him. I've seen and experienced both of his paths. Last time around SSA, I took Bash down Granite Dragon, and I think Legendary down Pulver Dragon. To me, Granite Dragon suits my playstyle a little bit better. Both are pretty good paths. Obviously, he's a beast. You could very easily take Pulver Dragon, not be a huge fan, but keep it for the simple fact that box stock, his primary attack does more damage than many Skylanders fully maxed out with a Soul Gem and a Wow Pal. That's how crazy he is. But we're going to go ahead and I guess we can look at the upgrades here. He begins Tail Swipe. Swing your tail around to attack 360 degrees of enemies. That alone is pretty cool. Rock and Roll is a secondary attack. Roll into a ball and then over your enemies. First upgrade, Tennis Tail. Deflect incoming objects with your tail swipe. That's actually a very cool feature. A lot of people don't appreciate it. Go to a level with a lot of blaster trolls and you'll kind of see how nice that is. Next up, Iron Tail. Tail Swipe does increase damage as if it needed to. Tertiary attack for Bash is Summoning the Stone Projection. This is kind of like what you see with Dino Ring and Prism Breaks, Crystal Shards, etc. Press Z to summon a rock wall. And then the cool thing though is it's not just defensive in that nature. You can hit it with your tail swipe to launch rocks. So you've got defense, instant offense. So finally, we have the double roll. You can use the roll attack for twice as long. Just these base upgrades, Bash is already an absolute beast. Then you get to pick an upgrade path. Bottom path is Pulver Dragon. Roll attack does increase damage. Then you've got Earth and Force Roll. Roll does more damage and can roll right through enemy attacks. Continental Boulder becomes giant while rolling. Roll faster and do even more damage. A lot of people prefer this path. It's really not a big deal. I'm noticing now, if you look on towards like right above the halfway of the boulder, left side, kind of like the first quadrant, if you will, there's kind of something that looks like a Mario pirate face. You can see the nose and then kind of the black below it is a mustache. If you took his hat off and put like a pirate do-rag on Mario and kind of had him grimace, I don't know if I'm just seeing things because I'm tired or what, but that's what it looks like to me. So you learn something every day. That said, the top path, Granite Dragon, begins Mace of Destruction. Tail Swipe does more increased damage. Again, I would love numbers. Summoning Stone Uppercut. This is pretty cool. Stone Projection does increase damage. It'll actually kind of like pop up under enemies. And then lastly, the Gaia, who knows, whatever hammer. Hold A to charge up the tail swipe and do extra damage. I'm not a huge fan of charge attacks, but when and if you get to do that, it is quite effective. Cool thing with Bash, his soul gem was armor, plus 40 armor by the way, and it wasn't tied in. A lot of the characters that have that, it'll be path specific. The coolest thing about Bash, again, is if he needed the help, is it was his soul gem, therefore making it, you know, great because you weren't tied into a path just to get the armor. His Wow Pal, Rolling Thunder. While rolling, press Z to launch into the air and slam down. You do need the Summoning Stone Projection upgrade. That, of course, is just your base one right here. For me, if I hadn't have done Pulver Dragon or something, obviously I would have done this time. But what I'm trying to say is, I feel like the top path is accented better with this one because you get a benefit of Pulver Dragon. I'm a big fan of Terrafin's Body Slam. I'm looking forward to trying that thing out. Let's go ahead, back out of here. Take a look at his stats real quick. Armor's 15, that's fixing to change. I think I have done the tough heroic challenges with these guys. It's been a while, but there's the tail swipe. If it looks powerful, that's because it is. There's the roll. Not horrible. Let's see if we can go across the deck here. I'm back as far as I can go, basically. We made it there and almost turned around, so that gives you an idea of what we start with. Again, you need 11,520 if you have your 20-wing sapphires.
Welcome back. Ready to...
You know what she says. Tennis Tail Upgrade 1, cost is 300. Deflect incoming objects with your tail swipe. You know, in the future, I may not read these out to you again. I may just come in here. Might change that from time to time. The main reason I do it is just to show you the other path, but I guess I can do that here eventually. But anyway, cost 300. We're gonna pick that up. Alright, so that's pretty much what it looked like, but again, the cool thing is you can actually deflect the enemy attacks, which I can't show you here. Second upgrade, Iron Tail. Tail swipe does increase damage. Again, box stock, he does plenty of damage. Bigger and bolder! That's a good play on words. Bigger and bolder. B-O-U-L-D-E-R as opposed to B-O-L-D-E-R. Summoning Stone Projection. Press Z to summon a rock wall. Hit it with your tail swipe to launch rocks. We'll see if we can share this with Persephone. Bigger and bolder. So here we go. There's our stone projection, and now that's probably something we'll have to showcase better on the deck, but thought to count. So we can now come in and do double roll. Use the roll attack for twice as long. Cost is 720. We're gonna go ahead and pick that up. Bear in mind, if you are upgrading Bash and you see this, don't freak out. Just press the B button and back out if you're not sure. If you do know which path you want, by all means, click into it now. For the simple fact that you can actually change it on these guys for free. I say free, that's meaning you haven't done anything. You can like come back and click the path you want. You can go ahead and do all three and then switch the path. That's the real perk to a Series 2 in addition to the WoW Pal. But if you know, go ahead and click it. That way you don't have to watch a pointless cutscene. I'm going to do Granite Dragon. That further develops our tail swipe. Pulver Dragon further develops your roll attack. So we'll go ahead and get that taken care of. Let the good times roll! I would show you the roll out there, but since I did Granite Dragon, well, I guess I will. Just so we can highlight the WoW Pal. We'll start over here this time. We should be able to go twice as long, meaning I should basically start and end here. There's that. We're turning. We're rolling. Yeah, that's literally twice as long, so they stuck to their end of the bargain. You know. Here we go now.
Welcome back. Ready for
Computer's
another
going to sleep.
magical upgrade?
Alright. So again, like I said, if you accidentally did that, you can switch here. With the Giants and the Newlanders, that's not an option. You're kind of up a creek, so keep that in mind. That's why I stressed that so much when we upgraded those guys. First one, Mace of Destruction. Tail swipe does more increased damage. Again, I really wish they'd give us numbers or percentages or anything solid, but bottom line, oh, I hate how they put that there. He's gonna toss enemies around. Like, you can see there's kind of like the red streak. It's pretty insane. Summoning Stone Uppercut. Stone projection does increase damage. Costs 1320.
Bigger and bolder.
Alright. Whoops. Alright, there's our uppercut. You can see that's going to do some damage. Here it is broken into pieces. We're now going to finish it off with this charge attack, the Gaia Hammer. Hold A to charge up the tail swipe and do extra damage. Cost, of course, 1800.
Bigger and bolder.
We'll hold A. You can see the hammer start to form. And the cool thing is he automatically releases it. If we charge up and then release, he'll do like a partial. I guess maybe it wouldn't be full damage. Would it be somewhere in between? We'll investigate that later.
Very well, but return anytime.
Crazy lady. Alright, pay close attention to his face. There's a good look at it for you. He is about to get the Triceratops Honor Guard. That, of course, is what you see on his pose. I think it looks really cool on him. Here it is. It is a soul gem. Cost is 2400. And it is plus 40 armor, which is a huge deal.
Let the good
You can
times
see it there. I'm a big fan of that. If you recall, his armor was 15. It should be 55 now. Lastly, we're going to pick up his Wow Pow, Rolling Thunder. While rolling, press Z to launch into the air and slam down. Need Summoning Stone Projection Upgrade, which is tertiary. Cost is 3,000. We'll be able to pick that up at 69 left. I think I am going to... Let's just try it. Oh, wow. And it triggers the uppercut, since we did Granite Dragon. You know, I've never really looked at the hand from the front set. I don't know if that changes with the armor, the Wow Pow, or what. I may have to bust out my regular Bash and investigate that. Anyway, here he is, Series 2 Bash, fully upgraded. We've got the insane damage from the tail. You can kind of see like a mini hammer form. Then we've got the Gaia or Gaia hammer. Spins around what? Maybe 3 or 4 times. The roll, he can go 2 times around. There's the fist. You can kind of see over here. Well, you couldn't really. Let me stand right here. Whoops. I'll try to get the knuckle side to face you. That looks pretty cool. I've never really noticed that before, but let's see if I can put one up here. Keep hitting the wrong button. I'm so used to like the flight being Z. I think that's what the issue is. I'm gonna try to show you the. You can see that boulder fly off here. Brock enjoys it. There's a straight shot of it, but that'll do some damage, and then in addition, you can be doing that. Let's see if we can have multiples. I think you could have 2. Maybe 3? Yeah, it looks like 3 is the magic number, so you could essentially pin yourself behind these, charge up your Gaia hammer, and go to town on people.
Hey, these rock.
Yeah, let's take a look here. As you can see, armor went from 15 to 55. That's huge. In addition to being insanely powerful, he now takes less damage. I'm gonna pull him and put on Series 1. I don't remember that
Rock and roll.
uppercut looking like that. Let me stand over here. I guess it did. So my apologies there, but at least now we know. We will pull him and get him back where he goes. I'll see, since we have some time, maybe it'll be enough time for me to find. There's my legendary box. Here's Legendary Bash.
Rock and roll.
I've always wanted to take him down, Granite Dragon, but I did Pulver just so we'd be able to showcase it. Pretty good. He is, of course, a legendary from SSA, hence the green ring. But as you can see, that's what he has. But then with the roll, Continental Boulder, everything like that. So I mean, that suits some people. It's a little bit more playful, you know. But that's what Pulver Dragon basically looks like. Now we will yank him, come back with our Series 2 Bash.
And roll.
And we're going to showcase his WoW power. I don't want you to think I forgot about it. Just save the best for last. We'll start here first, and then I'll show it from the other angle. So we go into the roll, and then we press Z to do a body slam. So rolling. I'm assuming that should at least do Terrafin type damage, which is like 35-ish on the belly flop, box stock, and it may do more than that. We'll take a look at it now from the front angle. Okay, what's cool there, let me go back here. We roll with B, we hold B down the whole time, we press Z, that initiates the uppercut. It's almost like that springs him from the earth, and then when he comes down with the belly flop, he is going to decimate the uppercut, you know, the stone summoning, and it will shoot a boulder. Pay close attention. Right in front of it you should see the boulders. B, Z, and there went the boulder. That should be a pretty effective WoW power. I think I'll get some use out of it. But this is Series 2 Bash. Let's come in here. We got some time. Let's do Wrecking Balls to really highlight the enemies. That was, of course, sarcastic. Let's just, for whatever reason, this is kind of like my default heroic challenge to show enemies. There's just a nice variety of them. We'll go ahead and he's fairly slow still. I haven't done many heroics. 80. That's what I talk about when I mention Bash being powerful. If you do 80 damage, and that's not the hammer, by the way. I'm gonna, next chance I get, I'll do the hammer. Well, I don't want to waste it on a chompy. Okay. Ooh. You're kidding me. Okay, well, if this would cooperate. How's that missing him? Still said 80. I'll assume it would have done more.
A teleporter has appeared.
One of the nice things about the boulder on Pulver Dragon, you do actually move a little quicker. Let's try it now. I don't know if it has to release on its own. I'll try it with these guys. I know we'll get hit. 240. Good lord. That is insane. Like I said, I'm not trying to like not get hit, but it basically triples the damage. 240 is monumental. Now let's have some fun. Okay, I didn't get to see that, but okay, you know what I'm gonna do now. Oops. Playing with Shadow Knights. 70, so that actually does, the WoW POW does less damage than the base like primary path with Granite Dragon. That said, it's still pretty cool. Let's try to hit him with a Stone Sun. So it looks like that does 60, and then we can couple it with. The computer was going to sleep. Should probably speed this up, but I'm having too much fun crunching. Okay, here we go. Oh, granted, I can do that with Whirlwind, you know, but you know, it's still really cool to do 480 damage to 2 enemies, essentially. Bear in mind, I forgot what I was going to say. Wow, okay, I wanted to test the range, and as you saw there, it was impressive. Okay, that worked out well, too. Okay, I need to speed this thing up. We're running out of time.
Tribal mask review.
Yeah, make sure we didn't leave any XP back here. So even playing around, and I mean, like I said, Bash hadn't by any means done all of the speed challenges or anything. Yeah, I mean, one thing about Bash, he's just a maniac when you get right down to it. I guess what I need to do is like go in against one of the mini bosses or something, and use that.
Nice work! You definitely deserve this reward.
That'll be that. We still have quite a bit of time, but showed you the upgrade, showed you with Legendary what Pulver Dragon looks like. Got a good look at what he can do damage numbers wise. So there you go. This is Series 2 Bash fully upgraded. He is an absolute beast, as if you'd expect anything less from him. And again, this is just the first of the Earth Element. So, issue I'm going to have with Prism Break, one of the best repos is a Series 2, actually Light Core Prism Break's pose is pretty sweet too. That said, the problem is Light Core Prism Break lights up green. I would hate to take him down the path where it's yellow, so I may do that with Series 2. I actually like Series 2 well enough, I ought to just get another one. I'll deal with that later, but anyway, Prism Break and Light Core Prism Break coming up next. Probably going to do separate videos for them. We'll just kind of see how it goes. But as you can see here, Bash, pretty insane. So that is Series 2 Bash, fully upgraded down Granite Dragon, complete with the WoW Pal. I'm going to end that here. Be back for part 142. Questions, comments, feel free to ask here on YouTube for a quicker response. Suggest you use the blog oneofwisdom.com. You follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+. Please feel free to like and subscribe as well. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you back here, part 142.